Donkey of the day right there.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the donkey of the day, but, I mean no harm.
Donkey of the day for Friday, June 25th goes to a 37-year-old North Carolina man named David Graham. Now, we live in an era that if you are a content provider, a provider of goods, a provider of services, you can't wait for people to come to you. You have to go to the people. I know Kevin Costner told us in Field of Dreams, if you build it, he will come. Then at some point in time, somebody thought he wasn't gender neutral, so they changed the he to they. If you build it, they will come. I think I might have heard that in a Wendy's commercial. R.I.P. Dave Thomas. I don't know. I'm just simply trying to tell you that if you do indeed build it, they will come. Maybe. It's half right. Two things about that. Number one, whatever it is, you should build it, okay? If it's a legal anything and it's an idea that can empower you and empower others, build it. Keyword, legal. Remember that in this conversation about David Graham. And second thing is, just because you build it, there is no guarantee they will come. Okay, you can't just build it, pray, and then wish upon a star. Faith without works is dead. You have to go where the people are. That's why everybody building things is usually start building it on the internet, because that's where the people are. And you have to go where the people are, okay? For example, this ghetto-ass show we've been doing for damn near 11 years, The Breakfast Club, it's a radio show. We always knew that, but we always knew that we needed to be digital, okay? We had to be on the internet. So when we first started with little to no marketing, we used our socials to let people know where to find what we had built. Posting the tune-in link to the, to social media, the iHeartRadio app and Power 105.1's website link. We constantly posted those on social media. Why? Because that's where the people were. So we built it. But the ratings on the radio showed us that people weren't coming. Okay, at least not the way we wanted. But online, digitally, business was booming because we made sure Breakfast Club content was where it needed to be on social media, on YouTube. Now you can listen in a podcast form because people are listening to podcasts. If you build it, you have to go where the people are because there is no guarantee they will come. When I say that, know that I mean it. But I mean it for people who are doing things legally. Okay, that piece of advice is strictly for us law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. I would never judge a person for anything they do to survive because that would be extremely hypocritical of me simply because I did what I had to do to survive, okay? Yes, there is a variant version of me that exists in some multiverse from the past that sold a little dope. But, man, the drug game really has changed from when I was out there selling crack hand to hand. Back in my day, you stood around in one spot and the consumers of said fried cocaine came to you. That's all crack is, fried cocaine, you know. Black people love frying things. But, man, David Graham, who has a phenomenal last name for the profession he has chosen, is one of those new age entrepreneurs who built it. But he's not waiting for consumers to come to him. Now, according to Count On 2 News, WPTW in Robeson County, North Carolina, David Graham is the devil himself. Those are their words, not mine. The headline says, the devil himself. North Carolina man arrested for selling drugs in front of rehab center. I'm going to read you some of this article since we don't have a news report. A Robeson County man was arrested Tuesday after deputies say he was caught trying to sell drugs in front of a drug rehabilitation center. David Graham was arrested after deputies received complaints of a suspicious person loitering in the area of the center. While deputies searched him, a quantity of cocaine, weed, drug paraphernalia, and a firearm were located and seized. Sheriff Bernice Wilkins said great investigative work has now led to this arrest for an unbelievable act that I hope and pray leads to stiff justice being served. Wilkins said this is an absolute despicable act to take advantage of the addicted at a location in which they sought help in fighting the devil. Then the devil himself shows up at the doorstep of a rehabilitation center with no regard for the human beings while only being concerned with profits. Whoa. I agree with Sheriff Wilkins, but I must say the title Evil Genius was created for people like David Graham. Last time I heard of playing this diabolical was when a legendary strategist, organizer, and speaker named Eric Cartman devised an elaborate plan to sell candy at Fat Camp.
All right, campers, good work today. Lights out, and we'll see you tomorrow for more exercise and proper diet.
All right, they're gone. The Cartman store is open.
2 donuts and a pack of licorice, please.
2 donuts and a pack of licorice. Why are you crying, Chad?
'Cause I'm always gonna be fat. I don't want to eat no sweets, but I can't control myself when they're right in front of me like this. All my life I've been fat. I've been to 7 camps and I swore to my mama that I'd lose the weight. I want to, but I can't help myself.
Hey, Chad, you know what you need? You need a friend.
I do?
Yes, a chocolate friend. Mr. Candy Bar doesn't judge you, Chad. Mr. Candy Bar likes you just the way you are. Look at how yummy and sweet he is. There you go. That'll just be $4.
I'm not judging either. Great entrepreneurs go where the people are. I mean, listen, most drug dealers would make great entrepreneurs. See, David Graham has the right idea. He's just selling the wrong product. But this is what you do. You get the product and go directly where the consumers are. But David Graham, listen, you were arrested after people complained of seeing a suspicious person loitering in the area of the rehabilitation center. Did you not think people could see you? You know damn well it's impossible to not look suspicious selling drugs hand to hand, and you out there in front of the drug rehabilitation center pitching. Probably got a long line of people trying to kick the habit right there in front of the rehabilitation center, and you thought nobody would notice? Maybe you thought you would get everything off in a reasonable amount of time and nobody would catch you, but they did. And now David Graham is being held at the Robeson County Detention Center on a $250,000 bond. You have to meet people where they are. Yes. But whoever told David Graham that quote in his life, wherever he read it, absolutely gave it to him out of context. Yes, you should meet people where they are, unless you're meeting them at a drug rehabilitation center to sell them drugs. Please give David Graham the sweet sounds of North Carolina's own, the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
Evil genius, though. Evil genius.
All right.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.